Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We're getting things started tonight with the Queen of the Ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Here comes the radical, the unpredictable Shotzi Blackheart to the ring for a Queen of the Ring first round match between her and the most badass woman on the planet. That is Ronda Rousey, who, I mean, to be fair, is a little pissed off, I would say. Has to release some tension after Survivor Series, after failing to cash in, or she did cash in her Money in the Bank, but she failed to capture the SmackDown Women's World Championship from Rhea Ripley. So she failed her cash in against the champion, and right now she's looking to find her way back into Rhea Ripley's kind of business to get to the number one contendership, to get to the Queen of the Ring, to win Queen of the Ring, and then become number one contender and face off against Rhea Ripley at Royal Rumble. And again, if you're not familiar with our next pay-per-view, it's going to be the King and Queen of the Ring, where we will crown the next King and Queen of the Ring. And whoever wins that King and Queen of the Ring will then be granted a World Championship match at Royal Rumble. Here comes Miss, I guess, former Money in the Bank winner.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Now here comes Ronda Rousey. You can see no smile on her face, no taunting to the crowd. She is all business here tonight. She looks to take down Shotzi and move on to the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring. Or I guess, would it be semifinals? I guess it kind of would be semifinals. I think the quarterfinals are actually the men's one. But nevertheless, let's get started with one-on-one. The first featured matchup here tonight, Shotzi against Rousey. Here we go. And Rousey with a clothesline, a rolling clothesline to start off the matchup. Shotzi, though, could surprise us all here tonight. I mean, she has a winning record. She is a positive record here, as we saw during the entrances. She has a 2-1 record here, so she is in her winning ways right now. So Ronda Rousey cannot underestimate the kind of again, radical Shotzi, the unpredictable one. I mean, she brought a damn tank out to the ring, guys. I mean, like, come on. But nevertheless, Rousey's trying to drag Shotzi to the corner. Shotzi, though, counter. Shots to the midsection. And, oh, a little tit for tat. A little receipt from Rousey with a few elbows of her own. Now, oh, Shotzi with a counter of the Irish whip. And, oh, just takes Rousey down, and Rousey falls to the outside. Look at this. Shotzi now waiting for Rousey to get back to her feet. Off the top with, oh, and a sit-down senton. Oof. And now just dropping the knee as well. No, Rousey with a counter. And sends Shotzi back inside the ring. Big time maneuver from Shotzi. And that's what she has to do. She has to go to the top, use those antics that she's known for, high-risk maneuvers. I mean, she's known to do some dastardly and deadly stuff. One time she did a suicide dive, tried to do a suicide dive, but crashed into a pile of I think like 12 chairs or something. And she does not care about her body. But nevertheless, nice power slam there by Rousey, but just gets a 1 count. So Shotzi will do anything in her power. Anything in her power to get the victory here tonight. But speaking of victories, we had some matches early on tonight. Let's see what happened earlier. Shayna Baszler moves on in the Queen of the Ring over a win from Candice LeRae. Bobby Lashley gets a win over Solo Sikoa and King of the Ring. We'll get to that in a little bit. The Usos get a victory in tag team action. And Piper Niven gets a rare victory in the women's division over the debuting Isla Dawn. Joaquin Wild, Cruz del Toro, Legado del Fantasma gets a win in tag team action. And finally, Macho Man Randy Savage, ooh, yeah, defeated Joe Coffey of Gallus. A big time splash from Shotzi. Get back to this matchup. So some interesting tidbits from those matches. Candice LeRae gets defeated by Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler now moves on into the Queen of the Ring semifinals. And then finally, Bobby Lashley. He defeats part of the Bloodline. Oh my God, what a move there by Shotzi. Defeats Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline and moves on in the King of the Ring. So Bobby Lashley now will go on to face Bray Wyatt in 2 weeks' time in the quarterfinals. Huge news from that. We'll have our second King of the Ring matchup in our main event here tonight. Seth Rollins goes one-on-one with Ricochet. Huge main event, but huge elbow drop by Shotzi. She hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. Thought Shotzi was moving on in the Queen of the Ring, but Ronda Rousey, again, I think she thinks maybe she has sort of a superiority complex, because I think she underestimates her opponents way too often. She underestimated Rhea Ripley's resolve at Survivor Series, and now she kind of underestimates the gall and the power of Shotzi right now. Shotzi is no pushover. Like, once again, everyone who is in these tournaments has a winning record. Sliced bread! And now hooks both legs. 1, 2, no. Rousey gets the shoulder up, but Shotzi, she is not done. Is she gonna go senton right on the money? Shotzi with the bullseye. 1, 2, 3, and Shotzi gets another big victory in her SmackDown career.
Here is your winner, Shotzi!
Shotzi with, oh my God, the upset in a long time, the biggest upset in a long time, and Shotzi is your victor here tonight. Unbelievable stuff here. And as you see, now she moves on, and she will face Shayna Baszler in 2 weeks' time to see who goes on to King and Queen of the Ring for the SmackDown finals. But next week, we also have Asuka going one-on-one with Roxanne Perez. We go back to earlier on tonight, like I said, Bobby Lashley defeats Solo Sikoa, but before Bobby Lashley can even exit the ring, Solo Sikoa would enter from the ground outside and just continue the attack on to Bobby Lashley. Very reminiscent of Roman Reigns did, our champion, several months back. So a match has been signed for next week. Huge tag team match. The Bloodline, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will go against Bobby Lashley and the man who he has to face in 2 weeks' time in the King of the Ring, Bray Wyatt. Big tag team main event next week, in our main event, I should say, next week. Huge matchup. But speaking of tag teams, here comes one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Baron Corbin, coming down to the ring. Dolph Ziggler had some emergency come up, so Baron Corbin going at it here alone here tonight for some one-on-one action. But nevertheless, he is a champion here on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Baron Corbin!
And Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, the Succession, now have to look into the future after their kind of several-month episode with, or several-month story with The Miz and Mansoor. Now that they're in the back window, that's in the rearview mirror, I should say. My God, my English is so off right now. They look forward to the future, their future #1 contenders. And right now, the ones that are in the front running is the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. We still have to figure out what kind of match is going to happen at King and Queen of the Ring. So who knows when the OC will get their tag team title match. But nevertheless, right now, Baron Corbin has to worry about Mr. Money in the bank. That man is Ilya Dragunov.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov!
And Ilya, I mean, he has, to be fair, there's no reason he shouldn't be in the King of the Ring tournament, but nevertheless, he is like an automatic #1 contender for the World Championship with that briefcase ever in his hands, waiting for the perfect moment to cash in and try to become the World Champion. It could be next week in that tag team match. It could be at Royal Rumble. It could be next week. It could be a year from, not really a year from now, but you know what I mean. Ilya Dragunov could pick and choose when he wants to cash in. And we know Ilya, he is one of the most explosive superstars, one of the most talented superstars. Big time, big boot by Ilya. And Ilya has all the makings, all the talent in the world to become a champion here on SmackDown right now. Speaking of champions, he's going right up against Baron Corbin, one of the champions here on SmackDown. So maybe a little tune-up for both men. Baron Corbin, I think he is positive in singles record, if I do remember that. He is 2-1 here on SmackDown. And then Ilya is, he is 3-2. So both men are positive here. Something has to give tonight. One person will walk out of here even more positive than they were before. And one person will be even in their record. Oh no, just a kick to the small of the back. Corbin now going up to the second rope. He's going to try to drop a knee, but miscalculates it. And Dragunov trying to get back to his feet, but now Baron Corbin continues the attack with just a hailing blow to the back. Dragunov pulls himself up, but right into a shoulder barge. Sends him down. Corbin just going to stay inside the ring, Ilya. And now he's going to go right back in. No fear from Dragunov. As he awaits pretty much I mean, if you were Ilya Dragunov, and of course you had the Money in the Bank briefcase, when would be the perfect time to cash in? Of course, you have the, again, big tag team match next week. You have the Royal Rumble where the winner of the King of the Ring would maybe face Roman Reigns. Hell, a person from Raw could win the King of the Ring and face off against Edge, the WWE champion. So Ilya Dragunov has to do some homework in the next week to few months here. He could even cash in at WrestleMania if he wanted to. But nevertheless, Dragunov, I don't think he's in any hurry. Oh, looking for that big knee, but countered there by Corbin. Oof. And now combination by Ilya Dragunov. These slaps right to the face. Now Corbin with a counter of the Irish whip into the corner goes Dragunov. Now, oh, there's a ring of the shoulder and the arm. And now maybe a little bit of snake eyes. And oh, right off and into the big boot by Corbin. And now Corbin with an elbow drop to follow up. We see now just, oh, Corbin dropping the head of Ilya right into the mat. Continue the attack. I mean, Baron Corbin is a champion for a reason. You remember at SummerSlam, he is the reason that the Succession are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they won at Survivor Series as well. Thanks to Baron Corbin defeating Mansoor for a second time. So Baron Corbin knows how to get it done, knows how to be a champion and keep the championship here on SmackDown. Now Dragunov, he's going to go to the second rope here. Going to go for an elbow drop himself, and knee drop, and connects. Now shoots the half, hooks the far leg. Corbin, just a 1 count, gets the shoulder up. And Dragunov with a shot to the small of the back, looking for a big boy senton, but Baron Corbin slides out of the way. Corbin, very, very smart in that ring. Big time back body drop. Sends down Dragunov. And follows up the attack with a combination of his own. My God! With a straight right across the bridge of the nose. And now Corbin Now just taking apart that turnbuckle pad. And the metal is now exposed. Someone is going to use that to their advantage. You got to think. And now Dragunov going to slide to the apron. Going to try to bring himself back to his feet. Corbin. And now, oh, what a shot. Takes down Dragunov. Again, using those boxing hands. And now Corbin grabs Dragunov as he gets back inside the ring. Right into the corner once again. And the referee now I think has put that turnbuckle pad back on. I don't know where she got it. Wait a minute. And now, oh my. What a move there by Corbin. Sends Dragunov down, but no. And now Corbin. Nope. Counter there by Dragunov. Dragunov now trying to feed off the crowd here. And now, oh, just rings him on the top rope there. Sends him down. Corbin, though, gets back inside the ring. Dragunov is right there to meet him. Into the corner goes Corbin. Big time clothesline by Dragunov. And another one. Sends him down. Goes for another cover. Does Dragunov. Corbin. No, just a 1 count. And now Irish Whip brings to the corner. Another clothesline. He's going to go forward again. Maybe quadruple clotheslines by Dragunov. Now follows it up with some elbows right to the chest, to the heart of Corbin. The black heart of Corbin. Oh my god. Now I think Dragunov was looking for a Torpedo Moscow, and he may have got necked by the first big boot, but Corbin gets the second big boot flush onto Dragunov. Now Dragunov, leapfrog, goes down into the knee, and Corbin is busted open. Now follows up with an elbow. Corbin now goozled. He's weary here. And now Dragunov, Irish Whip into Torpedo Moscow. And that could be it. Corbin didn't know where he was for a second. That could be it. 1, 2, and no. Corbin somehow instinctively just gets the shoulder up. Oof. But Dragunov, no wasted motion, gets Corbin back to his feet. Needs to continue the attack. Does Dragunov, and now Corbin gets himself back into this reality and gets the counter, but counter there by Dragunov right back. Into the corner once again. And Corbin gets getting rocked by these shots. And now Dragunov gets countered and now goes into the Tree of Woe. Corbin has something planned here. And just driving that boot right to the neck, right to the chin. You go for a quick cover. Does Corbin. 1, 2. Using that power to his advantage, but Dragunov gets the shoulder up. He goes for another elbow, but Dragunov too quick. Gets out of the way, a mile ahead. And now Dragunov with the Irish Whip. Another leapfrog. And another elbow. No, sorry, another knee. No. Counter there by Corbin. Now just the north lane, or north line, something like that. Just the reverse clothesline. Another big boot by Corbin. What a match between these two superstars. Showing what SmackDown is all about. Mr. Money in the Bank versus one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Some superior action here on SmackDown. And now, look at this, Dragunov with these knees right to the midsection of the champion. Now Dragunov, he wants more. He wants more punishment. He's a glutton for punishment, that's for sure. And the more that Dragunov is hurt, the more strength, or more powerful he becomes. Now into the barricade goes Corbin. We're up to a 5 count. 6, and both men have to get back inside the ring. Big boy senton from Dragunov. And now into the barricade again goes Corbin. Corbin with a counter. Some shots to the thigh, the left thigh. Oof. And shot Corbin and Dragunov slide back inside the ring. Now Irish Whip. Oh, counter there by Dragunov. Another knee, this time to the face. the already bloody face. There's another knee. And now, is he going to go for... And, oh no, just goes for a senton, but that was the wrong decision. As Corbin moves out of the way, follows it up with a drop kick, trying to keep Dragunov grounded here. And now Corbin, once again, is taking that turnbuckle pad off. He wants to use it. Here's a big boot. And Dragunov is fired up here. Another senton. Trying to do anything he can do to wear down the big body, the big frame of Corbin. Now to the top. Before that exposed turnbuckle pad. And now goes with the knee. But Corbin moves out of the way. Oof, what a shot there. And into the end of days. And that is going to be it for Ilya Dragunov. No! Even busted open. Dragunov still has the wherewithal to kick out. The wherewithal to see where he is, hear the 2 count, and kick out. And this match still rolls on. You can hear the crowd just becoming more and more excited that these two are putting it all on the line here on this random SmackDown to not only further their records, but to the applause of the fans. Another big boy senton by Dragunov. And again, this match spills to the outside. Oh! Whoa! I don't know what that was about. Corbin was going for a big-time clothesline, but Dragunov, I don't know if he intimidated him or whatever, but stopped Corbin right in his tracks, and now he throws Corbin back inside the ring. And Corbin has not gotten up yet. Oh, boy. And now they're going for the H-bomb! The H-bomb by Dragunov. And Corbin, is he down for the count? And no! Corbin gets the shoulder up. Dragunov cannot believe it, but he goes back to the top. And now, gonna wait for Corbin to get back to his feet. Oh, just chops him down. What does Dragunov have to do to put away Baron Corbin? Corbin putting in 110% in this matchup. And now, oh, there's a counter there by Corbin. And now Corbin has him again for a little bit of a snake eyes, and down goes Dragunov. And now, wait a minute, deep six! Deep six, and Dragunov is in trouble. And Corbin with an end of days. The second end of days, and Dragunov is put away. Wow, what a match.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin with another presentation of why he's one of the best here on SmackDown. One of the best. He is a champion, and he has a winning record in the singles and tag team division here on SmackDown. He puts away Mr. Money in the Bank, and that's another win for one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. But guys, we are getting ready for our main event here tonight. It's going to be Ricochet going one-on-one with the Architect, the Revolutionary, the Visionary, Seth frickin' Rollins in the King of the Ring tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
And Ricochet now has a chance after falling short of capturing the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series to go on to be the #1 contender for the World Championship. Ricochet has a huge battle ahead of him. It's going to be him versus Seth freaking Rollins, what promises to be one of the best matches we have ever seen here on SmackDown. But Ricochet, he looks poised, he looks ready to go one-on-one with a man who's been on an absolute roll since SummerSlam. That man is Seth Rollins. And here he comes. The visionary. Seth frickin' Rollins, who so desperately wants to get back into the title picture. And just imagine that this Royal Rumble is a possibility that we get Seth frickin' Rollins against the champion, Roman Reigns.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth frickin' Rollins!
You know Seth Rollins wants to do that match all over again. It was I think, was it 2022? That Seth Rollins challenged Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at Royal Rumble, where it ended in a DQ finish. And now Seth Rollins wants a do-over. He wants to win King of the Ring, become King Rollins, and then move on to Royal Rumble to face off against his former Shield brethren, Roman Reigns. What a match that would be. But also, you got to think of the other matches that are happening in this tournament. You know, the possibilities. We could have Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. We could have Big E versus Roman Reigns. We could have Karrion Kross versus Roman Reigns. So huge implications here tonight in the main event. Rollins versus Ricochet. Here we go. And oh my God, what a start. Ricochet gets caught with a huge knee from Rollins, and now Hurricane Rana by Ricochet. No. And these guys, no collar elbow tie up. No. There's a huge artillery to start off the matchup. And now Ricochet has Rollins into the corner, and head bounces off the top turnbuckle. Rollins, though, gets an elbow. Now to the middle of the ring. And now, knee, and now Rollins is busted open so early on in the matchup. And Rollins, catches Ricochet, sends Ricochet down. And now Seth Rollins looks to be pissed off here. He is now busted open a little bit. You can see his own blood. And now Rollins wants Ricochet to bleed as well. You saw that knee, just the knee right over the forehead of Ricochet. And now Ricochet, though, he wants to prove himself here on SmackDown, and now big time moonsault catches Seth Rollins. He wants to prove himself and become, #1 contender. That's a way to do it. 1, 2, no. Big time maneuver by Ricochet, trying to put away Seth Rollins early. Now Rollins counters into the forearm, sends Ricochet down. And now Rollins needs to take a moment to taunt to the crowd. And now Ricochet gets back inside the ring after rolling out. The counter there by Rollins with a few elbows. Rollins now going to go on the attack here in this matchup. Picks up Ricochet, fireman's carry, and over the top rope. Drapes him over right neck first. And now Rollins, look at this. Just kicks right to the head. So desperately wanting to bust Ricochet open. And what a counter there by Ricochet. Ricochet now working over the leg of Rollins here. Maybe taking the curb stomp out of the equation, but there's an enziguri by Rollins. And kick there by Ricochet. Didn't get all of it, just grazed Rollins, and there's a knee by Rollins. And Rollins has a target in mind after being busted open by Ricochet. He wants to bust open Ricochet. He wants to get the Crimson Mask onto Ricochet. And there's another knee to the face. And Rollins is a special type of angry. There's a super kick now. And Rollins now going crazy, going giga mode. There's a moonsault. Now goes for a quick cover. Ricochet Kicks out at 1. Now Rollins, he is no wasted motion here. Going for a big, God's last gift. The small package driver keeps the pin active too. No. Ricochet, though, you can see clutching at his head. The continuous attacks to the head by Rollins taking its toll. And now springboard to elbow. Flush onto Rollins. And now Ricochet gonna drag Rollins to the to the apron here. And now, nice flip there. Another one into another Hurricane Rana into a dropkick as well. Nice combination there. Classic Ricochet stuff on display here on the main event of SmackDown. And now, going for the quick cover. Ricochet trying to move on in the king of the ring. But Rollins gets the shoulder up. Wait a minute. Rollins now. Ricochet going for the people's moonsault. And over the midsection, hooks the leg as well. 2-0. Ricochet now in the driver's seat. No. Counter there by Rollins. And now, wait a minute. Going for the pedigree. Rollins, though, he's a little winded by the attack by Ricochet. And Rollins does not know how to follow up the pedigree. Maybe just a pin. He needs to pin Ricochet. Right now, Ricochet now stirring after the delay of anything by Rollins. Took his time with that drag and now gave Ricochet a moment to kind of revitalize and get his win back. And now, look at this. Rollins just stomping a mud hole onto Ricochet. Oof. Now Ricochet, gets caught. Now Rollins with a curb stomp. With the already damaged head of Ricochet, the curb stomp is going to put away Ricochet.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins with the curb stomp puts away Ricochet, and he moves on in the king of the ring. Wait a minute. Rollins looks like he's not finished. He is even more pissed at Ricochet for busting him open. And now, wait a minute. That's Tyler Bate. Bate, the man that Rollins is going to face in 2 weeks' time. And Tyler Bate makes the save for Ricochet. Well, Rollins gets the win here tonight. And this is now the huge quarterfinals, the actual quarterfinals of everything. Rollins moves on, will face Tyler Bate, and Lashley, who defeated Solo Sikoa, will face Bray Wyatt in 2 weeks' time. Of course, the big tag team main event, Lashley and Wyatt will actually team up to face off against the Bloodline. But guys, that'll be it for me here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on Monday Night Raw.